I want Trapper to do so many unspeakable things. Hope you enjoy the game I'm about to go play it to forever, love.
What in the hell is this?
Yeah. I have absolutely no answer for this one.
$28 big number.
If you asked me, Shen, why? I would answer, I don't know. Because I don't. I don't think we should even wait long. What the fuck does this even mean? Link account? Okay, thankfully I do not play Dead by Daylight anymore, so we can forget that.
Oh boy.
I don't know how long this game is. But I don't care. So, we're just... Whatever. Enter my name. I don't know if I want to put in my own name. I don't even know if I want to subject Voxer to this.
I am resubscribing to help you pay for the therapy I feel you'll need after this.
Alright, we're subjecting Voxer to this, I guess.
Lunakan was a blast, can't wait for next year.
Thanks. Oh no! Oh, he's already dying. See? I'm subjecting him to hell. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life.
A true cultured game.
What you do know, that, well, even if it's hard to read, hi, I'm here, I'll be reading it for you. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow. Really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? Or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Wait, do I actually have to open up my... Hold on. Voice mod. Give me 2 seconds. I'm opening up my voice mod. This is strangely important. Well, you do gotta keep in mind that this is Dead by Daylight. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me. Hello, 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 hello. I can't hear. This fucking voice mod is broken. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I can't hear myself. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's just that it literally wouldn't let me change anything. It was really weird. Okay, voice mod, voice mod. There we go. There we go. Whoa! Not no ocean. Sorry, Voxer. May I continue? Please. Go on. Oh wait, that's Voxer. Please, go on. I can't. I thought that was the ocean again. I can't read. Okay then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, cool, yeah. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Dig up that face, close your eyes, and run. Close my eyes. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent. And for the first time in your life, it feels like you're in control. Oh, finally, Voxer figured it out! He's becoming sentient! When you open your eyes, you're in the exact same place, except now this disgusting corpse face is smiling at you? Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise. You will too. Don't worry. You're going to do just fine. Oh, it's not doing the voice mod? Man. How about now? Oh god. How about now? Don't worry. You're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh. I mean, it looks like it's flying. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Dang! Ma'am? Ah! I really don't like the Rafe like this. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy. A magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but it's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Oh, hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the bum, back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do? Say nothing, do nothing. Kick it back. Now kick it back. Now. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. I can't do accents, so I won't do accents. Because I don't actually know where the Huntress is from. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it... Okay, but I'm not going to do a Russian accent. Yeah, this is a Huntress. Going into the German area. It might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at the strange residents who casually bat at a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give them too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Voxer. You were made for... Is the game calling Voxer a whore? I mean, his pronouns are indeed he, him, whole, so... Anyways. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out.
Wow, I totally forgot about this game. Sad I can't stay heading to work. Did see the Pokemon showcase. Also happy I think 2 years, smiley face.
Thanks.
Poseidon out here being Voxer's women.
Yeah. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed a volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit! And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Chopper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood in their hands.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is.
Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Rafe. That's what I mean. Oh, that was Rafe who side. Fucking oops. I thought the spirit. That means he's done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care whether slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Vox, you might want to, say something? Actually, never mind. There'll plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, the script has some questions for you. Oh no! This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Sorry? Very important. Okay, or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? That reflects that his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. I mean, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Well, flight. Flight for sure. I mean, hi, it's Voxer. Hello?
Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. Oh, what was your best subject in school?
Yeah, Voxer was totally a math person. Probably math. That's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? What the fuck is a mustelid? Mustelid. Oh! They're like weasels and parrots. Oh, dang. What would Voxer go for? Probably a dog. Dog?
He looks absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask.
What's your favorite color? Oh. None of these. We'll go with blue. Blue. Blue is good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy.
What's your dream job?
Definitely nightclub promoter. Grounds! LFC has the right to do so! Bring folks into the dark. Not just anyone can do that. This flavor ice cream? Voxer would choose vanilla. Vanilla? My favorite flavor is pain!
Same.
Same here. Mine is vanilla. Swilled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, alright? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Anyways, it's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even your faceless voices. Even 4 faceless voices. Okay, whatever you say. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem. I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like midship, you like midship. Now try it again. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream? The best flavor is vanilla. A rebel, eh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometimes. Bruh. Are you kidding? Okay, alright, time to do that again. Besides, you seem a lot more interested in this silly game. What brings you here? Wait. Total domination. Okay, alright. Yeah, we already know this. Oh my god. Awful game. Annoying game. How dare you? Fine. Time to do all of this again. There we go. There. I'm just gonna pick all of this. Vanilla. Alright. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I'm gonna do just fine. I fucking hate mint chip, by the way. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Rafe. Oh, come on. Hi, I'm Rafe. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know. Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part.
Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. He hates it so much. Oh, no way. Now I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. That's what Nev says. Grow up. Grow a body.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Bruh. Don't speak for me. I also hate it.
Stop speaking entirely, actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Rafe. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. And we're done playing. Let's do something else instead.
Well, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Rafe rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming. Simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group.
Are you all serious? There's perfectly good lounge to chill out at right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Where do you want to go? See, I already forgot what everyone picked. It's gonna be either of these two. Pole? We're polling. Okay. Is that, this is the yacht. This is the volleyball. This is the pool. This is the lounge. I assume? Okay. Pole. Where to? Pool. Lounge. Volleyball. Or boat. Here, you get a minute. All right, we have a between lounge and volleyball. Here we go. Who's gonna be the winner? I love that boat is like the least picked. Come on, guys. I put so much effort in writing boat. Trapper's gross. Every gay man will disagree. I'm joking. I mean, some people do like their bara guys. But Shen, it's your game, so you do you. See, I don't know. We're going to the lounge. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge.
To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day? It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever?
Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by the rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Oh my god. Why are these two here? Hold on, I gotta close the door. Wait, can I not romance Dwight? This is a fucking crime. Hold on. For just one moment. Why did they make Dwight cute? Hold on. Wait. This is not how he looks in game at all. No, Dwight hasn't been cute ever since they fucking remade the models. He looked fine before and they ruined him. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murder Island. Cue dramatic ill musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrant with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing.
However, in the future, I recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here.
At least you can do is allow us to do our job.
The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, they just started to mention something about wanting to escape. Is escape an option? Should we be trying to escape? Escape him? No. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Right, yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. No, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, like that other island. So what'll it be? No, I mean, we're still going there.
Finally! Freedom from those preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match.
Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone.
I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground. So nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap. And when that didn't work, I tried whining. And when that didn't work,
I threatened to kill every single person on the island.
But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on the island. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off.
Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when you get behind the bar to make you think of your dreams. Hilarious, right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what will you be having? I don't know anything about alcohol. But virgin usually means that there isn't any alcohol in it. Yeah, it's non-alcoholic. I'm gonna go with vodka soda.
Coming right up.
Oh shit, hi Huntress.
Really takes me back home. You know, vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the...
Oh, right. Vodka. Right, okay.
Warms the blood on the cold night in the woods. On occasion, I would, how do you say, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little hidden pocket.
They couldn't resist, no.
But no one hides from me. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island, no? And mixing it with soda? Really? Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes.
Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time!
I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of fox-enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar.
You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fun! Oh, has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. I know it's faux. Fox, faux.
If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd.
Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much.
Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or none. Reading is the only real escape from the indescribable horror of life, the escape into your own mind.
A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine. Based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking.
Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Boxer, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious.
She means because it's an island of horror villains, and also the books are all in the public domain.
Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite?
Man, I don't know. I don't actually... Hold on. I love that I know, like, I've never read any of these. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a gothic novella by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson. There is a narrative about the complexity of science and the duplicity of human nature. Dr. Jekyll is a kind of... Is it how you say that, Jekyll? Is a well-respected, intelligent side who's meddled to the dark side of science as he wants to bring out his second nature. Frankenstein is really good and sometimes kind of gay. Jekyll and Hyde is very fun, but it's not. Jekyll is very much society is a true evil kind of book. I feel like that's something that Boxer would go for. But I'm kind of like leaning towards Frankenstein now that I know it's really gay. I mean, I feel like more people go for this, so... You know, I really enjoy the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I always felt like I had this other person living inside me. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I've never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I've drawn on it in dried blood. Until we meet again, Roxanne. Huntress looks out towards the horizon. There's a moment of silence among the group. Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love being read to, especially when someone does all the voices. Is she flirting with me? I mean, ma'am. I'm just saying. I can do the voices, sure. And it's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You could make it up and it'd still be fun. Oh. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? Huntress giggles and gives you a playful little wink. I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandon them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask-covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. What? Where did you come from? Good right idea. Trickster? Isn't it a bit too late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the only one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Why, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Back it, Hack! I don't know, what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for a game? Oh, I can't say. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Spit, that is. But let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. I'll make outs will have out of view of the public eye. Real romantic-like. Yes, romantic is the goal. So I'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imagination while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic. Well-adjusted adults. Voxer, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods.
Whoop whoop, a year has been done.
Thumbs up. Minigame consists of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame packed for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's the result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell. Okay, ready, player? Would you like to be... Sure, let's get ready. Ready. Away we go. Spin a ball and see you're gonna smooch. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. You got Rafe. You two are meant to be. Tie! You have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to the 3 times is a true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the ball in this here island. Now you get your spin on. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Are you kidding? Okay, you got Rafe. All right, I'm closing my eyes again. Are you... Hello? I didn't even look at the screen. Right, Mr. True. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach, telling Rafe, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. I will let you guys know that Rafe looks way cuter in game than he does in this dating sim. I know that cute might be an overstatement, but check this out. Look at his cute little beady eyes. I'm just saying. Hold on, I even have something special. Wait. I must show this off! You think I'm fucking joking? Hold on! I have a box here. A box that's kind of important. If I can get it open. Hold on. Eh. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. I don't think they could put Pyramid Head in this game or they'd have to get another license. I think they're fine with the killers that they have right now. Hold on, I'm trying to... Ah! Fuck, there's more tape. Hold on, try. One sec. Get out of the box! Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let me. Yeah. All right, he's free. Hold on. I'm trying to. Hold on. Sorry, give me like 2 more seconds. Let me find my phone. So I can show this off. Hold on. Ah!
Reese a pipe. Love your streams. Stay amazing.
Yo! Thanks! Here, I'll take a quick picture of this. I had to use my tablet instead of my phone because I can't find my phone. Rascal! Hi, cat. Hi, Rascal. Hold on. This is taking a moment. I'm sorry. Hi, Rascal. Meow. What are you doing? All right. Let me show you guys. I uploaded it. My cat's being weird. I have a bird, I have a cat. They're all kind of going crazy right now. But yeah, so about Rafe, right? Hee hoo ha ha hoo hoo. There he is. Oops. Anyways, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Rafe takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in the state, you might gross him out so completely they'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Rafe, you, we. Look, you're great, but also terrifying. Did he just steal your line?
When he...
I want to be kissed by you, but well, I'm maybe not even sure how. Is that sad? Great. Now it looks sad. Well, if the tropical shorts fit. You make me happy to be around? I think? It's still so new, all of this. We can figure it out together. Really? Really, I'd like to get to know you. And, you know, the kissing thing sounds great. In theory. It sure doesn't sound, painful. So then, for now, Rafe reaches out and gives you a vigorous handshake. We're acquaintance going on friends, going on lovers? I'm sorry? Great handshake, by the way. Really? Truly. The writing isn't going to be great. I fucking love this. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. The only way we assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want any dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die for. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and dogging? You arrive at the cookout to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet? Is that how you say it? Banquet? Banquet? Banquet. The bank is wet. The wet bank. This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette ushered you to your seat, but there is a very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great! Terrific! It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Rafe or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected-ster? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Foxer. Real good. Yeah, we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously. Their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. Look at this! We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directive traffic. You sit on one side, and the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. I hope you all enjoy. I really, really hope you do.
Hey, you didn't actually tell us what we're serving. What are we eating?
It's meat.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge.
My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder.
Which, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now?
I'm just sharing facts. I need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Voxer, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood.
You two and your ridiculously bicep-swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option, obvs.
The hell it is!
Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Boxer. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. Poor Felix. Well. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours, straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve out dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold.
He hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames. What? Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Okay. No, now we're good. Slice. Oh. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Not bad. Oh, fuck. It's a skill check. Oh.
That was pretty good. I like to see what you could do with less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb.
Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the machete, from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean...
Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to smash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Voxer. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife.
Okay.
Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward, and I'm actually extremely hungry.
Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks.
It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, wow!
Oh, hey. It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here. And I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse.
Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth.
I know why I'm here. Because it's funny?
The ultimate truth.
Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to the Ocean's character. That's some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth.
Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive when I started.
Bruh.
Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. That's okay. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate the fact that not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask! Your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery! But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself?
You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did.
You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Own an Etsy store, huh? Why is it that you kill people? Hunter sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign.
It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right.
Even for the mouse, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like her line of questioning has her made a little nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. You want a snack?
She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point. Because it smells pretty damn good. Sure. Point on Murder Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky usually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Vox. Hunter takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Voxy.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once. But that doesn't count, does it?
You hear the faintest giggles bubbling out from behind the Huntress's mask. Ha! You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? What? This just sounds like I'm going to beat her the fuck up. Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might be the best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than his very clip itself, feel as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking about just how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fainting, human jerky, and the probably dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to try out.
I hate to break it to you, but never mind.
Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers pop up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards at hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary
And attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirts points was not a part of this event's activities.
That's strictly slotted in for after Campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for what after comes after the flirting.
Go, 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 go! My God. Ah! Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we are behind on time for evening activities.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to help? You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who?
Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. While he's trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think you're talking about me. To be honest, I still understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out? Then, been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once?
Damn it, Donald! If you're trying to flex out that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in this blood, Cynthia! Fuss and muss are back! What the fuck are you saying?
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I announced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Stride? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started in the story time, so...
Lexi, who do you think you should go? Oh, damn it, that's a shame.
Please pick someone quickly so this topical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Oh. I just picked Rafe. Just as fast as possible. I choose you, Rafe. Oh, okay. It's a Pokemon story now. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase, will ya? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is.
You literally carry on a skull and a spine as your little prop.
As the other killers laugh, Rafe pulls up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in the story, look elsewhere. It is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss still in the clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes and twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? What do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of the problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do. No, the young man whispered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car and the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed a trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in further, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled clean out of his disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Rafe stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. I mean, it's cool that they implement his lore, but an awkward silence falls upon the room until... When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. My God, that's brilliant. No, I think that might be bad. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story makes Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. Yeah, that is his lore. That is indeed Rafe's lore, like in game. Philip what is his name? Philip Osmosis Jones. Yeah, Philip Ojomo. Yeah, that's his name. He was just a normal car crusher. And it turns out that he was killing people.
Confused.
Yeah. The Rafe is literally one of the most innocent killers. Even though it's not really innocent. Because he is still a killer. Yeah. I'm too overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Rafe, on the other hand, is absolutely sure you're joking. You may have gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey, baby! You look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby! Pixelies, you're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Rafe approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess it's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then... I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool and, like, I don't know, whatever, you know?
A dip in the pool with the Rafe. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. Okay! I guess this is happening? Is this the right temperature for an evening dip? Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean to the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Hey. Do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told like a minute ago? Yeah. Yes. Did you, I mean, like, what did you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? He's not weird. That is not what I said! Well, I don't think he's weird, but he is bad, and I'm deeply upset with him. He didn't have all the knowledge he needed to begin with, but what's important is what you do with the knowledge once you have it. Oh! In the end, he's no better than the monster he killed. Oh, oops! We're just gonna go with it. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yeah. Yeah. It's you. It's clearly you. No, what? No, You're carrying around the guy's skull and spine with you right now. Rafe looks at Azerov's skull. Then out in the middle distance, a long silence ensues. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in the water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Rafe seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since I heard that story. From somebody else, a long time ago. The story you just told us 2 minutes ago. Exactly, the one that wasn't about me.
Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in.
But honestly, we couldn't hand a candle to whatever was happening here tonight.
Either way, it's time for bed.
For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. They're spending all day cooped up in those tightless safari-themed resort uniforms. You just know those two rage late into the nights. What does that mean? Are they fucking? Huh? But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationship to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Rafe's story about the young man who found out that he was part of a sinister plot. What do you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. And now a familiar, creepy smile is stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight.
We must apologize for the accommodations.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable. Or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease?
Sorry, and keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Yes? Ready? Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Whoa. Let's see what's on this station. Let's go. I'm listening. It does sound like the Terror Radius music. Oh. Oh, Oh. What is on 90? Turned on the Sekiro FM. Alright, that's fine. What about 92? Hello? I hear... It's very silent in the distance. Gross! I want to hear more. Oh! Oh yeah, this is it! Oh, Boogie! Hold on. You can't go into this setting. What's over here?
All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment.
It's the devs.
It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually...
By listening to more music. Ah, yes. I think we did a pretty good job so far. Oh! Alright, turn it off. We're done. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're asleep here. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? We should just go with Rafe now at this point. Because for some reason, I think it's really hilarious. I don't know. I kind of like the way they're writing him with the really fucking, like, really, like, yeah, gives you a handshake. I don't know. I think it's funny. I love the awkward motherfucker type. Hey, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. Think of it as a white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Rafe? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's, a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine. Okay, why do you have a chess piece? It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky by now, but you've had a whole day of strange voice in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd.
The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%, you hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to.
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh my god! Chopper is sitting beside you sketching a portrait! Oh, you're awake! I saw you with the right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines emanating out from me, are you? Still not for... Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum lives like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. But if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury. Extravagance and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Remember what I said earlier. What might be the last thing you ever forget? But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the, about 15 feet to your left. Yeah, wait, the one thing I got out of that is that he eats ass? Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Ayo? Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to camera.
He eats cake.
I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed, untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say, oh, I do? Okay, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails with my sarafan. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Rafe, I think knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and... Trapper, oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh! Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to do, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really, invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easy on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I can't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm going to get bloody revenge in a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help.
Yeah. Okay. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. And you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by that campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day, but I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see that the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for being a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. Not right. Oh. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, is that never mind. He left. At least he brought me a cup of. No, wait, don't do that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. It was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, and not an eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on?
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possible unreliable narrative physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment.
I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into.
You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for your enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee.
Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on the second morning.
Sad, really.
Even if they do make some great points.
Oh, sure. They make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Boxer. The last few... Hey, isn't your name nothing? Inconsistency. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on this island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no options. What an encouraging response.
And we're so glad you're not suspicious.
Hey, Claudette, maybe Rox isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here?
0 chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter. The Boxer is so happy here. You're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Boxer. Do you hear us? We're all having fun.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this parent agreement?
No, I'll not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Boxer, agree with the terms of this. This game could go fuck itself. Perfect! Delightful.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes! Hey, Boxer, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing!
Breakfast.
What is going on in this game? I want a big breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to land up on those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach spots. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? Yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was a bizarre. Back to your nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities the strange island has in store.
How open-minded. Oh, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit.
Did everybody sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I have something 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familiar revenge thing. And last night was no different. So in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so.
I'm guessing Rafe has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, there he is. Take us home, Rafe.
Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not, like, too much fun. That would be weird. But, like, a good amount of fun?
And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to be stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself.
I see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy to true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it.
Cool.
After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator? It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed.
No, stick it in there. A little more.
Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. Dwight, Peggy!
How does that feel?
Intense.
Nice.
Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable.
Now, why don't you take that and put it right... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Just like that?
Exactly like that.
I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Tricks and Bread suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some?
Damn it.
Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is painting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and I could hear you, well, you know.
Now what? What do you think we were doing?
You were doing, I don't exactly know what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun?
You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun?
Oops.
We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected.
I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to be out from. And I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there?
I mean, I do feel bad for these two. Makes sense to me.
Did she actually think we were... me? And him? Dwight?
You don't have to laugh that hard and they get it. My life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse than right now.
Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Boxer. You're going to need it.
And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up. I like it. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you.
Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move?
And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all. It's, hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood snobs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, nothing but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of us. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that the guy's gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and, nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy.
We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Sounds... Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? Decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you wash up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. Oh my god. You look up at the starring goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Rafe interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I want to tell you that about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries, if not, I guess Hunter seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces by saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really gotten me tilted. So, will it be? Well... I know what the chat wants, but I know what I want. And I do like being gay, so... I gotta go with Rafe. Rafe? Yes. I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention, and then I thought I was hallucinating, and now, really? Yes, really. Cool. Rafe, where are we? Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. I know, it's one of those first draft gonna change it later names that just kind of stick. The dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up, there are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird, like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. You look at it all, then look at Rafe, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Try and look cute. You dig your toe into the dirt, trying to be cute.
Rafe is too busy averting his eyes and dying inside to notice. And after what seems like an eternity, Rafe finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? I have no idea. An honest answer. Rafe lights up, the most excited you've seen him. Me neither. And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Rafe looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say. Anything to talk about, he clears his throat. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important that honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Okay, I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I ever was in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Rafe, thank you for telling me. Rafe pulls it. Hold on.
Arrows, people, what out?
Look at my most recent tweet. Yeah. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and the bell. Rafe gives it to you. The bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Rafe smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty, because you can't really do anything in it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table, stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? Oh. Looking to shake up this date? Is this a date? Yikes. Anyway, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up the fanciest one. So what will we do next? I'm going to die, but I'm going to freedom lies in being bold. You take the biggest bottle of the nastiest looking potion and gulp it down. Let's go, Boxer's dying. Woohoo! Wait, did I save? I can't. Oh, I should have probably saved. Turns out that was not a great idea.
Or was it the best idea? That's right, it's me again. Well, I've gotten your attention. Let me simply remind you, you've got a mission, a purpose, a destiny. Maintain control. If you lose it, take it back. Okay, now back to business.
Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Rafe is tenderly caring for you, wiping your brow with a wet cloth. He's undressed you. Now, don't get carried away. He's had his eyes closed the whole time. I was watching and made a bed for you. Thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I did that. I don't know what came over me. I'm just happy you're okay. I want to take care of the people I care for. You smile at him. Deep down, you can tell he's also happy he had a chance to be there for someone in their time of need. Rafe nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So I guess tell me about your family. I have no family. Or at least none that I can remember. Family is all we have. It's our only real connection to this life. It's where we came from and what we leave behind. It's sad that you don't remember yours. Maybe we're all just broken. Ray frowns and looks away. Well, that got you nowhere. What do you mean? I don't... The sexual tension is in the air, is palpable. Or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. You look at the ritual table again. It's beaten up with a giant hole in it. You look back at Rafe. What do you mean this? You smile at Rafe. Know any rituals we could do on this table? You wink. Nice touch. Are you suggesting that his words trail off into a series of deep focused breaths as he looks away? You biffed it! Way to go, you horny idiot! Rafe looks intently at the table. What they're thinking about, probably something deep and philosophical, intense, sad, something about the inherent nothingness. Want to play cornhole? Or what the fuck is cornhole? The hole in the table makes a great target. Here, we can use these skulls I found lying around. Well, this is definitely a more fun date activity. It's easy. Just stand back and, toss them into the hole. Don't worry if you miss. There are lots more skulls around. Toss that little skull! Oh. No! You missed completely. Ah! Not bad. Yeah! Perfect! Fuck! Not bad. Fuck! Not bad. Don't worry. Nobody wins everything all the time. Winning any time is actually pretty cool. I've played this hundreds of times and never gotten them all. I'm just glad to have someone else to play with. You feel like you're finally warming up to Rafe, so I unleash the big guns. You want to play 2 for there? Rafe looks mortified but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. 2 for there. Dare! I'll take there. Why not? I dare you to tell me if you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? That's not a dare. Rafe, come on, that's not a dare. That's clearly just a lame question you were going to ask, but that wasn't true. No, it wasn't, but I can try come up with a dare. More hemming and hawing from Rafe. He sure has mastered the art of looking uncomfortable. Okay, next time you see the trapper, spank his butt! You cackle. Deal. Truth. If you could date anyone else on the island, who would it be? Rafe buries his face in his hands, so embarrassed. What was that? He looks up at you stone-faced. I hate this game. Well, why do I get it? It's pretty weird and kind of slapdash, but there's no need for insults. A lot of people work very hard on... Oh, he's talking about 2 for dare, not hooked on you. Never mind, as you were. Oh, sorry, I get this. I get it, this kind of game isn't your vibe. I shouldn't try to... No, I'm not the one. I'm the one who should apologize. No, it was a dumb question. That's just 2 for dare. It makes me feel I'm just... Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people, starting now. Rafe clears his flows. I need a drink. Dude, it's so fucking hot. I hate it. Whew. And that way, Lazy Rider would make him do, even to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. We were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. Rafe furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We'll need to find it for. But Claudette and Dwight burst and interrupt, seeming like they have had a very dramatic amounts. Dude, my cat just made me run up and down a flight of stairs. See, told you so. But it needs to take place at the beach. But it needs to. Fuck, damn, I'm dying. You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere.
Having fun?
Yes.
Hey, Voxer, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What gov girlfriends can make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette scram! Yeah, I use these two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe, maybe because deep down you wanted to be duped. There's no way Rafe can be keeping you happy.
Spirit's usual disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgust and desperation. And it's kind of working.
Rafe's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He's only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him. But really, that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. Ugh, can you imagine wanting something so cringe?
Right back. Wanting love, cringe.
I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real. A real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me.
I'm not even gonna answer. You see through a desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Rafe without so much as saying a word. You came back. No one ever comes back. Rafe is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Rafe to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself to the long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and begin your descent. He's gonna fucking kill me. Be careful. Dude. You descend into a spookily, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. Oh, you're right! He gave you the hatch! He gave the hatch! That's awesome. Aw, that's a real sign of love. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall, a torture area. On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture walls. Hold on, I have ice cream here. I'm gonna quickly eat it. It's like, it's these Oreo ice cream cakes. But like in small. Or ice cream sandwich? Is that what you call it? Right, ice cream sandwich. Yeah, they're pretty fucking good. I don't like Oreos themselves that much. Okay. Wow, what happened to the people here that keep prisoners? It looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have a reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books, and Rafe walks over, opening to a specific page. So you see incantation symbols, a drawing of someone chained to a wall. A different language you can't read except for the words Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are in exactly the language you can read. From everything I found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worship did, and I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. You unfurl one of the larger rolled-up pieces of canvases, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas, even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Do you think the Cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know. Maybe. I have a plan. All we need? And right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time, they swear it's a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time, I'm honest. It's time for dinner, you silly goose. Come on, get some food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho pillar. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Rafe is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we can cram all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love in the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Hold on, let me quickly save. I haven't done that in forever. Awesome. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, let them have this one moment of spotlight. Spotlight is the least we can do. Ah, haha! And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare salt paper. Yeah, paper. No sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Rafe won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. No, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's oh my god. Dinner will be served shortly, but certainly power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say it too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Well, sir, first off, I just want to say, true to your word, you leap up, run over to Trapper, and smack his ass hard. You walk back to your seat, smiling at Rafe. He stifles a giggle. I don't know what just happened, but I did not like it. Yes, yeah, I spent time with Rafe today. It was a blast. We had a great time and played cornhole. I won't tell you who won, but we both did, in a way. Everyone rolls their eyes.
Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're going to tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was.
Rafe smiles. We're strangely good at getting him to do that. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Did he mean bon? No. Almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Your top-notch service is much appreciated.
Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything.
You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Do you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately forget how I did.
Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth.
Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Oh, I shouldn't have laughed. I'm going to quickly be back again. Can you believe that this is a game? And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Rafe's complaining. Okay. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply play thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or could we play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Rafe points his spine skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you.
Don't speak for me, Huntress.
Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right there. But maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Rafe. Foxy was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine. Sure, I'm gonna tell a story. Hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? I don't know. As if Voxer could tell a good romance story. Voxer is the last person to be asked about a romance story. Alright. You like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? They're allowed to say that? How about some adventure? Now we're talking! It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely.
You don't have to say that, Rafe, just not politely.
Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Oh my god, it's on track! Holy shit! Guess what I posted this morning? Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story for sure. You pause. Everyone was waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. It is. Oh wait, that's it? How much of a story? I barely even thought my pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, you were kidding. No, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Okay, personal. I get a little personal now, if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. It's about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same with Willy Wolverine. What about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. Oh, fucking he disappeared! They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. But soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly, learn a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquaintance with someone. Boxer doesn't remember his parents, so he's making this shit up. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eyes from across the fire. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Oh, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but the narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it there. So, what else would you like to hear a story from the night? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. The most entertaining? Trapper surprised everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's posture. There was a young man who loved his young wife, and the child they had gave the lovebirds a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, and others said different. Pointed the husband's way, for the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart, and he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Lucky for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered, though, of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. That was different. How do you react to this performance? Say nothing. What? No reaction? Really? That's your play? I'm nervous for you. After I'm nervous for us all. But I wouldn't want you to fake a reaction. Didn't see that coming. These killers are such wild cards. What's story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
When you think in the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episode style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Boxer, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight, and try not to, wink, wink, end up dead. Why did you say the words wink, wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. Except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. I wonder if she's pissed. Did I hear somebody's trash talking? Spirit, deal me in! What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this pot while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes?
Please enjoy. Please enough of talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to literal fire. Must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. Oh, those splendid legs. Spindly legs, you probably tire before you get too far. If it is running away to someplace more secluded boxers after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with competing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Didn't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on a recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actually trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? What? Despite Chopper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with attention of everyone else, is still on you. For the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? You know exactly who I'm picking. I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show, Born Happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to including Trickster because, that guy. There has to be a secret option somewhere. Hear that guy. Trickster, where are you, buddy? Never mind. Rafe? I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Rafe immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. Okay, you fucking ran. You catch up to Rafe, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Hey, you seem a little off. What's wrong? Rafe stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Sorry, sometimes I get two in my head. You're not understandingly. How is your shirt doing that? Where's the wind coming from? Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of here. I think that's a bit much. Around the beach, we could throw around a frisbee. Well, it's dark and I don't really like sports. What do you mean? I don't think we should get down and frisky. Should I reload? I'm actually quite curious. Hello, let's reload. Let's load. Hold on. Let's load. Oh wait, you can just reload. Ask what's oh. Let's see what happens. It's gonna shoot me down twice. Watch this. It will be a shame that it all go to waste. And just to make sure there's no confusion about your intentions, you wink. That will work. There's no way Rafe will misinterpret this. That's a great idea. But maybe we can both keep clean if I go grab Dwight and get him dead. I mean, yeah? I'm pretty sure I drew something like this once. I sure did. What now? Oh yeah, it exists. Would like to see it? I can't show it because it's NSFW. But I did draw it. I can crop it. Hold on. If I can find it, that is. It's been a while. Hold on. Scroll! 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 So much scrolling! So much fucking scrolling! It's been quite a while since I drew it. I was still into Dead by Daylight at that time. Poem? I know how to speak English. Don't mind me. Okay, that's still not it. 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 We're getting closer. Come on! Where is it? Found it! I can only show this and this. I can't show anything further. Hold on. Here. This is all you can see. Thumbs up. I will not give you the sauce. And then the other one is this. That's it? Yeah, well, the rest is NSFW. I can't show it. Alright, anyways. As Rafe runs off to kidnap Dwight for some nefarious purpose, the nerd looks at you and smirks. Yes, the nerd is so smug about being right that they are now talking in the third person. Alright, I get it. You're right. Thank you. Rafe returns with an exhausted-looking Dwight and some shovels, and he realizes you'll now be burying Dwight in the sand and making a sand sculpture around his head. Look, I know this isn't what you had in mind, but still, seems kind of fun. Okay, what sand sculpture do you want to build? A mermaid. Let's make him fight a mermaid. Yes, just like Mami Wata. You take a haul the size of a person. This truly is a Dead by Daylight experience, isn't it? Once it's big enough, an unenthusiast Dwight gets in and you pile sand on him up to his neck. You put the fishing touches on Dwight. Rafe takes out a Polaroid camera and takes a pic of the three of you. He's all smiles, Dwight looks miserable. Wow, that really relaxed me, thank you. Oh wow, it's so late. Time flies when you're on a date with the coolest person on the island.
Game I see.
Yeah. Oh, is this a date? Rafe smiled and rolled his eyes. Come on, let's get back to the group. As you start to leave, you hear Dwight whimper. High tide is gonna come and I'm gonna drown. You're trying to impress a killer, but that doesn't mean you can't just let Dwight drown. You can glide around Dwight's neck and shoulder until he can free an arm. Rest is up to you. I gotta run. Thank you, Boxer. You jog to catch up to your date. Rafe turns to you, seemingly sheepish. Oh, this day went by so fast, but guess it's over. I understand. Why is it? You strange, beautiful weirdo. What the fuck is going on? The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation or perpetual narrator doom. Oh, whatever the fuck, dude. Good thing you're really used to your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court of the new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Boxy chooses. Who's ready for the round robin? How round are we talking? Not now. Not now. No, oh my god, I can't fucking read. No, not to eat, Huntress.
Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow.
In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit!
Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew.
That's it?
If you're not intrigued by that, I don't know. I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Rafe. I don't know what those guys do all day.
Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of?
All of them!
Okay, then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. This game is weird. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Voxer, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you're like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies around mass, better stay the hell away from my yacht.
Great, Huntress. Why don't you take it from here?
Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmosphere breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing. Go away.
Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned that involves hunting for treasure.
What kind of treasure we're looking for?
Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. Sorry.
Anyway, Rafe? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Voxa privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics.
What if you just whispered it to Voxer?
Rafe considers this for a long moment. Too long.
That's fine.
Without moving, Rafe lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper.
Tomorrow we have to find my bell, and then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond, and maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date.
You done? Is that it? Rafe nods, proud. And time's up.
Everybody, gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning.
Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn.
Have a swell night.
Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could I forget? Before you run off to somewhere peacefully, there's one more thing to do.
No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of psychological break.
And giving them a little push. Hold on, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time? I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island.
And it's now time to eliminate one of the killers.
Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse.
You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try?
You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of the sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why?
Because it's dramatic?
Because it's surprising?
Because it's a classical reversal of fate?
And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's gonna be, Chav? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she could disappear. Hard track. Eek, you get rid of Rafe, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? This is very simple, Trapper. You scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Also, I don't care. You suck. But in a good way. You bore me. Personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun to kill you.
Thanks. That is a very good compliment for Voxer.
Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So real. This is a win-win for both of us. So might kill you, though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And fun on your own. Have fun on your date tomorrow.
Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind.
Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Voxer when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again.
That's right. We're sending our limited player home with...
their own, mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Voxer. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. Dwight tested. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by.
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow?
I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Bro. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off.
We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care. But the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when...
Your mother was screwed by an elk when you were young?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, I guess it's also the only thing you talk about.
If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish.
I don't really know what's happening here, unless you haven't been paying attention. Oh, Voxer, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about the things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah.
What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confession. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie, I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. I got my new album coming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing the limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app. Okay. Trickster is an NFT bro. Also, shout out to Dead by Daylight for saying they won't do NFTs and then immediately, about a week later, announcing they're doing NFTs and completely fucking up everything. Thumbs up. That did happen. And doing these private gigs over on IP Island. Yeah, the Hellraiser thing. I think they backed out of it. They did back out of it after the huge negative feedback. But the fact that they still did it is really funny. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island stuff. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like, don't say that! Look, we got it. You're very popular and the man, but we have a game to get back to and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Voxer. You too, nerdy. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes. Seriously, do they not pay me enough to deal with you people?
Is it my turn?
What? No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair?
What's a chair?
It's the thing. You're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew.
Okay. Rude.
Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in.
Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom.
Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left.
It's okay. Never mind.
Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game.
It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere.
This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How's that? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Okay, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated in the algebra test once? Watching Trevor get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, the sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of a sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt.
Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy.
I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Well, what are we gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to see something crazy. Haha. Anyway, it seems like everyone's out there shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay. Which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that Huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. We'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Does that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It hasn't happened here before, but it's probably the love thing.
It's time.
Claudia gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a tifo you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trixie supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Voxer.
It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason. Surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses.
Murder and making out.
And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you, Spud.
Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially.
Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone.
The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad.
Where do you think you are exactly?
Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more.
Can we romance a big buff gal?
Yes. Okay, so who's into me? Claude and Dwight look around conspiratorially again.
Well,
you and Rafe sure were awkward hanging out yesterday, huh?
Not many people can get in to open up, but you somehow managed it.
So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but here are clear sparks in the air. I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. Oh, shit! Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this.
No, you don't, but who cares? Voxer, who do you choose for your solo date?
Can we at least do the flower thing?
Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us.
No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection.
Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point.
Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. An ouchie. I got an ouchie. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. Scramble, thanks for the sub! I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too, just me? Sorry, you've got other things to think about right now.
Boxer, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today?
Well, you turn to Rafe and let us sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Rafe, Since I got to this island, I have been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works, I love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Rafe looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Rafe?
Sounds about right.
As he boarded the yacht, Rafe was unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. And it was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. Well, what do you know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strongman from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Rafe just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Rafe, remember? Who you chose for some very good reason you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there. Where you even are. The gentle rock of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Rafe can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else?
I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you still want to do it more. I'm only going to disappoint you.
You could never disappoint me.
Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us.
Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today?
Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. We spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered, how introverted and in my head I am.
Shit, I think I know now why I chose the Rafe.
You know, I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight of talk of money, read about intimacy. But you're incredible and kind and patient. You put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because I love...
He almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay though. You smile at him warmly.
See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch or overhear or sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. I wanted someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power. A small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person forever I felt like I could see the future with. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine, that was about me. You must tell him that you know, everyone knows, but decide against it. Too long I have been attached to Azeroth's skull. I have let it define me. No more.
Rafe tosses the skull into the water! Rafe.
As you watch as it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know how Rafe is with gold coins. What do?
Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object that might come in handy very soon. Rafe turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man.
Let's go back to the dump.
What a romantic sentence to start to stay with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Rafe is nervous. It's with nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. The sad boy. He pulls out some lotion and oils. Sensual.
You ready?
Huh, that's odd.
What's wrong?
That's just, you're holding Azeroth's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed. You're not defined by it and you threw it away?
Yeah, I did. Azeroth was terrible and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket.
This is his brother Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things. All real bad guys. Oh well, guess you can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights.
I'll stay here and prepare if you want to go find my bell.
He takes a step closer and whispered,
then when you come back, we can ring it.
Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting.
And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes.
To get there, though, you have to find the belt. It's gotta be somewhere in this island, right? Where do you start looking? Alright, time to save. Let's go check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually only have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. You turn and watch Rafe winking at you again as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he used to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. Okay. You arrive at the black lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit! Hello! Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Hey, hot stuff. You turn to see Tricks are casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin, off his too many abs glistening perfectly. I'm doing some snooping. I'm looking for Spirit. I mean, too, actually. We were gonna do face masks, and I told her I'd show her on my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there. Just out a few of you and any interested parties' lawyers. Having a blast doing shots, making content. Oh, my dude, you have got to meet my good old friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Rafe spell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you're talking about. But you wanna maybe hop over to the other island, check out my stage? No. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Fix the sharks. Guess we're all on our own journey. We'll meet again. As the trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move, and I'm left wondering, why just say no to checking out the sexy pop star special hideaway? Sure. Maybe Trapper's Cave? At least I know to look out for wild traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and stay out safely and find that bell. The Trapper's Cave! Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Might need to replay it a couple times to really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. Who's called Trapper? Stands to reason there may be some traps. Eliminating the dupe blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Rafe's spell isn't in here. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. You ignore the voice and look around the cave because you have a job to do. Maybe play this game to find out who the voice belongs to. Just saying, could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Sure, I'll take it. Seems like a good choice. Oh, there's something else shiny next to it. Is it the bell? And again, it is Trapper's Cave. Trapper, you know him, the trap guy, the guy who loves to leave traps. I can't save. Nope, it's a bear trap. You're dead. Look, you're gonna have to enter this cave a lot more carefully. Fine. Asshole. Damn it! Okay, we're dead. There we go. You can never disappoint me. Alright, toss it. Alright. This time I am going to take the coin. Save. Alright, let's just skip through it. Let's go. Let's just go in order. Okay. No, get out of here, you fucker. Alright, let's go to the Trapper's Cave. Let's pick up the coin. Actually, I want to investigate. Hold on. I can't save now. Yeah, okay, I'll do it later. Okay, another gold coin. Okay, quit while you're ahead. A hulking shadow falls over you. You turn to see Trapper. Smart, that was a bear trap. And I'm the bear. Oh. Yeah, I should probably not be there. Never mind. Load. Alright, let's not go to the Trapper this time. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them on this cave all the time. You turn to leave and catch Rafe? Okay, alright, yeah. You enter House's cabin and relax. It's startlingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here if a cookie killer didn't already. You spot something shiny. Is it the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Please, I'm so sorry. I don't know this was your cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad. Please forgive me. Did the wild elk offer my mother forgiveness, or did I skewer her? I suppose, yep, and yeah. Let me try that again. I'm sorry! That was a stupid move. I know. Alright, let's try it again. Damn, this is hard. I didn't know that this game would be hard. Alright, Huntress cabin, okay. Alright. Forgiveness. It offered forgiveness? Hunter's eyes well up. That's not what happened, but thank you for putting that image in my head. She removes the axe from her throat. So what are you doing in my house? Well, Rafe gave me his bell yesterday, but I don't know what happened to it, so I'm trying to find it, and I heard it might be here. Hunter's eyes sparkle. The bell. Maybe I know something about that, but I don't know if I want to tell you yet. Here, take a gold coin instead. I don't usually part with shiny things so easily, but for the sake of forlorn love. Thanks. I don't think this is going to replace the bell, though. Hunter appears behind you and pulls you in close, axe at your throat. Honestly, are you into this? Kinda. You know what we do to ungrateful little critters who nip at the hand that feeds them? I'm sorry, you're right. Thank you for the gold coin. I just get out of your way. It's not the bell, but it's gold coin. It's pretty cool. So where to next? Alright, back to the lighthouse. Alright, I'm going to save. I'm going to go to the island. Yeah, let's go. Sure, maybe Spirit's already there. Trickster smiles just as you're about to ask how he plans getting you there. You blink and... You're there, Trickster's private stage on IP Island, and it's empty. Yeah, I mean, it's hell early. Everyone's sleeping or recovering from last night's rager. Things don't really don't get really going here till late near midnight. So I have to wait till then to have any fun here? Trickster smiles slyly. I wouldn't say that. How about you leave me alone for a second so I can, freshen up a little first? Trickster likes that idea. As soon as that horny weirdo leaves, you drop the trade and look for the bell. Nothing. Where'd you cover my people and you dive into the water and get the logs swim back to the Black Lighthouse. Let's not do this much physical work again, okay?
Haha, this tickles.
Bruh. As you die off, so... I will die. Oh my god. No, I want to leave. Save. Alright, save. Get the fuck out of there. You step in for a large pile of racks and then mouth of the tunnel, nothing you could hope to move, but someone much larger could probably toss them inside with ease. A frail voice calls out, hello, who's there? Can you help me? Hold on, I'm coming. Desperate to help you, push against the rocks with all your might. How the hell do I avoid this? Because it seems like I am just dead. You know what? Rather than hear someone remind me that this isn't Traverse Cave after all, I'm just gonna touch anything. You step back from all this thing shiny and enticing and kids just leaving and figure out some bells some other way. Well, evidence invokes you decided against spending time with me, and yet here you are in my cave. You can't help but be drawn to me, can you? What is it? My animal magnetism? My musk? My hopeless devotion to leg day? I don't think Rafe has ever set foot in leg day. No time to figure out what the hell that even means. You think fast. You're right, Trapper. It's a leg day thing. I love your leg days, and also the musk. Love you, good musk. Knew it! Listen, I know I made the wrong choice limiting you and going with Rafe. How could I have been so stupid? You should probably cleave me in two, hack me into pieces. I deserve worse. But if you'll let me, I want to go back to Rafe and tell him I made a mistake and I'm leaving him. For you. Trapper stares at you unnervingly, a twinkle in his eye. Well, I should probably cleave you in two, you're right, but it takes a truly selfish person to admit their mistakes. And you're clearly aware that you're stupid, so you know we're making progress. Well, are you pulling this off? I'll let you go on one condition. When you break the news that you're leaving him for me, tell him he has skinny chicken legs. Yes, if you want, I can tell him that. Oh yeah, I want. You scramble out of Trapper's cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't here, because if it was, you're never going to get it. Well, damn. You already searched the spots that Huntress and Spirit hang out, even visited Trickster's stage. Well, maybe you didn't, but you had the chance and turned it down. Look, this game has a lot of options for how to play it, and there is no bell anywhere. Looks like you're just going to have to admit defeat in this one and head back to Rafe empty-handed. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Rafe is, well, if you don't want to say unkind, because has been really nice this whole time. There's that whole spine-ripping thing. Oh, no. You enter the ruins of the Cosmic Dump prepared to deliver Rafe the baffling bad news. No! I know he seems sweet and shy and like he's not a killer, but totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? But the place is empty. Phew. Rafe must be off somewhere, still preparing. Oh, what are you gonna do? You still don't have the bell! I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out! Who are you talking to? Huntress pops up from behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her masks. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. After you left, I was thinking I want to tell you about the bell. Oh my god, Huntress, thank you! What is going to cost you? You empty your pockets and hand over all your gold coins. Ooh, sparkly. Okay, so Rafe's bell. I saw Spirit with it yesterday. She was walking back from here, and she says she was eavesdropping on your date. So when you weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Rafe. I think she said something about Kinji Truth or Dare game. I think they had a fling or something, and she's still mad about it. Or not, who knows? She's definitely mad about something. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she said she had the perfect spot for it picked out, at the top of her lighthouse. Okay, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Tell her I'll still buy it from her. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs, no more messing around. Let me quickly save.
And this time, Spirit is waiting for you. Word on the seats is you're looking for me.
Did you have tricks to distract me? Spirit rolls her eyes.
You really piecing it together. Ah, Sherlock. Alright, whatever. I messed with Rafe a little. I'm so sorry.
It does not sound like she's actually sorry.
So you want Rafe's bell? How about we play a little game? I call it don't look into the light or die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. If you look directly at it, I'll die. Precisely. You're much smarter than you look. No offense.
Stop on Spirit and don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Perfect. Got it. Not bad. Got it. No!
So light isn't completely fatal, I guess. Only half of your brain and a portion of your soul was damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay, as far as I can tell.
Spirit hands over the bell. Oh, thank God!
Please leave me alone.
And with that, you march triumphantly back to Rafe. You silently walk in to see Rafe in the sexiest outfit yet. Wow! With that bar, it looks like he's naked. Your eyes do that cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. Oh, yeah! In true Rafe fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you had something for me that's gonna make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy, so open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. The Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Rafe holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing until we can finish this. What are we finishing? Or should I say, who? You wink. Always a nice touch. You know I can't tell you that yet. But while we wait, Rafe hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe too strong of a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various elastic bits. Bruh. Okay. Should I change? You'd better. You duck behind one of the obelisks and take off your clothes, slipping into your new sheer, barely there collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's impressive. I think he just called Voxer's dick impressive, and I'm very proud of that. You return to Rafe and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. The lights dim. Oh, dang. Is this what you've been waiting for, you little freak? Relaxed and confident Rafe is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island. Oh, is he actually going to give me his heart? Like, literally? Because I don't know if I'm ready for that. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Rafe's naked skin feels like fire on yours. Bruh! Oh my god! Your mouth is eyes, his lipsticks. I should probably leave you two alone. Feels weird to be documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm going to give you something else. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you in, hold up. Even in the dark, I think I know that smell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. What? Dwight and Claudette, I guess they like to watch. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Rafe, your special guest is here a little early. Oh, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done. What? The lights pop back on. You and Rafe are still wearing virtually nothing. No time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, that's not some double entendre. Follow us. Dwight and Claudette disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Rafe throws on some clothes, and you both follow. They are certainly happening. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Oh! Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abby. Philip. They embrace you. You're suddenly very aware how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Voxer. This is my grandmother.
Abigail, pleased to meet you, Voxer. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting.
Interesting? What does that mean? Do you need to earn the respect of Grandma Abby now?
I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come help me make drinks.
You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare the bell. Happy to, Philip. Rafe looks sheepish, like he's reverted a little back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ojomo. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ojomo. Rafe laughs, grabs the bell, holding his Grandma Abby takes your head. What is going on?
Come, let us get some refreshments. I'm an old lady, and it's not easy for me to mix these exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You'll need to help me pour.
That doesn't seem like the time to question, like, what is this? Or I was supposed to possibly poisonous liquids. Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Perfect. Not bad.
That could have been better, but I certainly would be able to manage. I suppose we'll have to do. Kuma, wait, I want to make sure you're the one.
You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you.
Philip has been through so much. He saw things in a child that no child should have ever, no child should have to ever even think about. I feel what that could do to a person. But not Philip. He is a thoughtful and strong-willed. He is a good boy.
I agree. Although, thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree.
Tell me, Voxer, Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift?
I mean, he likes horses. But, no, a candle is fire. I don't know, something big and bold. Maybe a statue, maybe of a horse. You have no idea why you said that. You immediately regret it. But Grandma Abby's face lights up. Wonderful. That would remind him of the knight, his favorite chess piece. See, that's why I picked it. Yes, I know. You liar. What the? Shut up, narrator. Okay, tell me, if Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would he be? What is a... What? What is that? A rhododendron? A rhododendron. I guess a rhododendron? But these aren't trees. A rhododendron. With color, beautiful blossoms to make me explode with energy and feel alive inside, like Rafe. Grab Abby froze a brow just enough to make you concerned. Oh. Okay. Maybe you're just nervous. This is a strange situation, I admit. Okay, I'm quickly saving. Goodbye. She considers you for another breathing. Philip, we are ready. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well, then, how about a game to lighten the mood before a big event? Maybe we can do some constellation trivia or play cornhole. Well, how convenient. You may have played one of these before. Never mind the fact that they were in a different location. It makes no sense that you could do them here, on a completely different area. We have plenty of money to make some other mini-games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some goddamn fun for once in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows, you might get an extra relationship status boost if you try the one you haven't before. Shit, chat, what do we do? Constellation trivia? I don't know anything about Constellation. You're gonna have to help me. I know a thing or two about Constellation. You're on. Hey, doesn't like answering a random question about Constellation, a bizarre and high-stakes situation. And look at us. We're an educational game, too. Grandma Abby seizes you up. Okay, then. What's the answer to this? This constellation roughly trends to sea well and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellation. The... I don't know anything about constellations. The Cetus? Grandma Abby cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing she's understated you. You smile proudly. You're right, but maybe that was just a lucky guess. Okay, what do we call the constellation located in the ecliptic, or the path of the sun? I don't remember. It's the Zodiac? Okay. That's right. Good to know you can get the easy ones. Last question. The constellation was first described by Nicholas Lewis, the Kale, and roughly translates to pendulum clock. Why is the Big Dipper in every single one? Why is it? I mean, not surprised. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. Hey, you got all three right. Looks like Grandma Abby is pretty impressed with you. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Rafe re-enters holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby hands out the potions, drinks you made. First to Rafe, then herself, then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares you down intently with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He has been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now, and he has opened up to you of all people. You cannot betray him. Or I will haunt you from my grave. And my spectral form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Oh, thank you for that advice. Of course, dear. Now, where were you before I arrived? We were about to play a board game. Fully clothed, of course. It's okay, she knows. She knows? Of course I do. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma, Abby, and Rafe stand up and walk to the wall with hanging chains and... Oh, God. Are you ready? Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place. Of course! A ritual, a sacrifice. What is happening? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. Our love would be sacrificed, and the other would do the sacrificing. So I am ready to move on, to be sacrificed. No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned to help. Philip's heart must be removed, lit on fire, and the Balrog. Everything you've done here has been building to this. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. Grandma Abby, don't give Vox the dagger. What's happening? This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. The person taking my heart out needs to love me in order to lose me. Wait, what? You don't love me? No! I don't know how to say this. You don't love Voxer. No! I fucked up! I'm heartbroken. It feels forced. You're not right for each other, but you do really in spending 10. No. After a while, you smile and proudly respond, yeah, we can be friends. Rafe smiles back. Grandma Abby also smiles. Trickster enters and smiles for some reason. Look at everyone, just a bunch of smiling kids. How wonderful for you all. What does life on the island look like for you now? Maybe you can try to hook up with another killer. Maybe you can develop your friendship with Rafe. Maybe you can help him find someone that he'll really love. Can you be Igor to his Victor Frankenstein? What about that cute nurse who just showed up at the reception? Oh, you haven't heard? She's unpacking stuff back at the cabanas. I hear him and her are having a thing. I guess I probably should have told you that 20 scenes ago, huh? Oopsie. No matter. This is the end for you. Welcome to Friend Zone. Enjoy your stay. No!
And so my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. And you'll have to play again to find out more. Bye, Vox, I'll see you again later, and again and again and again. Forever.
I cannot believe it! Gasp. I got friend-zoned. Well, Voxer got friend-zoned, which is fine, because, you know, it's Voxer. Rip Voxer? What? It's canon for Voxer is aromantic. He doesn't give a shit. In reality, it's true. Voxer doesn't love anybody. You're saying Voxer doesn't deserve love? Aromantic people exist, and they are not broken. Some people just don't fall in love, or don't experience romantic attraction. That's how life works, baby. Anyways, I wanted to just play this today. I wasn't going to stream today, but then I saw this drop, and I wanted to have an experience. I'm going to head off now, because I feel sick, and I still need to rest. So, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone. What the fuck just happened?